Hi guys, I'm Naughty Pixie and welcome back to the Cat Lady. Currently we're in a mental asylum. Well, I'm feeling right at home, but Susan Ashworth is dying to get out, so we're trying to find a way out of the mental institute to some sort of freedom, which is probably going to be even worse than the mental institution. But let's continue. Okay, last time I got stabbed full of drugs and they put me to sleep, and this cannot happen. So can I speak to her?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
So I've got to guess the name. It's a beautiful name. Maybe go with Alice?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Right.
If you really are a friend,
We'll tell her
you
I
will
don't
know
know
my
and
mother's
see where
name.
she goes from there.
The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Okay, last time we were in the bathroom, I pressed the buzzer and I made the mistake of saying that I didn't see how long she'd get there. So let's ring the bell for assistance. And try not to get stabby drugged.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Maybe pressed it by mistake?
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Ah, I wonder. If I open the lid, can I put a whole bunch of rubber gloves? Yes, down the toilet. And then flush. Yes. Oh, that wasn't on there before. E-I-L. Right. Can I just leave it? Will that attract the nurse, maybe? I think what I've got to do... I might just turn the tap off before calling her in. She probably wouldn't like that. And then I ring the bell for assistance. And she's going to come in, see Mr. Flooded Toilet, and hopefully be occupied.
Someone is coming.
Yes. I think I've got something.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Oh, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
Honestly, Susan, you had a wee in the last video.
Oh, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Good. Right. Now I want to get some papers. Discharge letter. Take. Yes.
Sorry, Ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name band. I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
Yeah, let's go get the name band. So, discharge letter. Let's examine it. Unfortunately, it's on Anne Burns' name. I have some much of this guy's thinking about Anne. We do actually look similar. Folders. Examine. Take. Oh, I wonder. Oh, there's no mirror in here. Oh, look under. I need to talk to you. Look at.
If you really are a friend,
Ah.
you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I
know
tried
it.
other names.
Let me just think for a second.
Now I've got the option.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart.
Something wrong, maybe?
Something's wrong with this place.
I think it's really nice here. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see.
Let's go about this swap our name bands.
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
So, what is this?
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it. I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
Okay. So I'm assuming red stuff would be in here. The spider's heart. I have a horrible feeling that I might have to drug myself in order to get to that other sort of dimension-y place where that horrible heartbeat thing is.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Next time I'm gonna poop in it. Do I block the toilet again, do you reckon? I'm gonna try blocking the toilet again and getting it to give me some drugs. Or just get it to give me some medication. Let's try that first.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Let's go with, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. You do want to get better, don't you? Now, let me have a quick look at your name band. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, alright?
Let's just take him. Right, EIL was on that mirror.
Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Glug. And then there were more letters on here, weren't there?
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
SH and A. Oh, that's what it was. SHEILA. Sheila. That's how she got it. Man, I'm dumb sometimes. That is a spider. Examine it. So hard to concentrate. Right. If I cut it, I can cut it. Oh! Medication pot. Use. Yes! God, this is brilliant. I fill it with this drug. Now, I stagger back to my room. Enter. Oh, this is so clever. I love this game. It's taken me a little while to figure everything out, but the puzzles here are really subtle. I mean, that one, I'd seen the heart. I didn't actually realise it was attached to a spider.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
But yeah, the Sheila name, that was so subtle I didn't get it until I realised that I had already got it. That probably doesn't make any sense. Right. Yes, drug. Give.
I've found the thing you asked me for. But are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they? You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
I wanna go now.
Sorry, Ma'am, can't let you through.
Yeah, you can.
We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realise you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Ma'am. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Guess I'll just keep going out of here. Oh no. Oh.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Ah, you bitch.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I think I live on my own. I think if I'm gonna off myself, I'm gonna live on my own. But I'm happy about it.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs. Why not? Though, once upon a time, I used to be a waitress, and I did work in a cafe, and I hated it. So we're going to between jobs, that's a better option.
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Wake up, generally. Let's have a look. Nope. I go to the toilet, doesn't everyone? Yep.
I go to the toilet. Doesn't everyone?
Fair enough. What is the next thing you do then?
Oh, I don't know. I just muddle through, I guess. Don't think there's any routine to it. It depends how I feel that day.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Don't really want to go as shallow as money. Better looking, could kind of understand it. She's not the best 40-year-old suicidal woman that I've seen. But I think maybe a reason to fight for. Seeing as I'm here to rid the world of parasites, we're going to go with that one.
Something to fight for, you know? A reason to go on.
There's always a reason to live. Sometimes we just don't see it that clearly.
Well, Doctor, I must have gone all blind then, because I can't see any.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Nah.
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Personally, I sleep a lot, so we're going sleeping most nights.
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Good, because we're talking about sleep. I feel like the whole world is against me. They might think I'm paranoid. I want to go home, so I'm going to say I feel fine.
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Nope.
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
No, I want to get out of here.
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Oh gosh. This game gets so deep and you've got to answer these questions and there's never a nice answer to some of these questions. Sudden impulse, that might not be sane. I'm gonna say if I was in that state.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
I think the answer to this one's pretty obvious.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Noise. Too much noise really upsets me. I can hear everything through the thin walls of my flat. I have this neighbour. He often parties late into the night. It drives me crazy.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
I've never... No, that's a horrible question.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Wow, this is obviously a touchy subject.
It's getting late. Can we talk about it some other time?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Oh wow, I get to move inside this little
I
tree.
went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry.
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
This is creepy.
security guys were gone, she pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Well, I think this bit's going to go on for a while, and I think I've made this video long enough already. So I'm going to leave it here, and then it won't be long until I put the next part of the video up, because this is actually really intriguing me, but I know I can't get any further, otherwise this video is going to be far too long. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really getting into this game, so there will be another video up soon. And yeah, thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye.